All right, so this, of course, is the big counting of the votes today. The results are expected to be out in another a few hours from now. But at this moment, the way things are stacking up, there are things that are happening in Tamil politics which no one expected. It is nothing short of a political earthquake that has unfolded in Tamil politics. Shivan, the fact that TVK is now leading in 92 seats, just shy of the majority, which is 118. Vijay, the superstar, the television actor, who till yesterday was just that, a movie star, could now potentially be looking at the possibility that he could be the next chief minister there.
Salih, these are initial trends, and yes, that is a question that is going to arise if these numbers hold, and that is a biggest question of them all. But like what we were also discussing earlier on in the break, the fact that TVK is getting this kind of a response and this kind of a trend is being set so early on in the day, it also speaks volumes about what the voters in Tamil Nadu feel about the other two parties, that they would give a newbie, someone who has no political background so far in government, this kind of a response well over the other two, the DMK alliance and then the AIA-DMK alliance, which also holds the NDA in its fold. And there we have the numbers. Look at TVK at 95, AIA-DMK plus, that includes NDA, BJP, that adds a little over 80. And then you have the DMK at 40. Our reporter was at the DMK office. Siddharth MP was in Chennai at the DMK office, and it seemed like an absolute lull behind him. So clearly, there is more to these numbers that the parties are seeing.
That is true. And also one other very interesting aspect, Shivan, if these numbers continue to hold, and we could be headed into a situation where none of the three parties ends up getting a simple majority on its own. TVK could emerge as the single largest party, and then the big question is,
will there be a hung?
Who would they want to get support from? Would they want to form a government with support from the DMK or the AIA-DMK? Because at this moment, remember, TVK, politically, we still do not know where it stands. Right. Would it want to get support from the AIA-DMK that is in alliance with the Bharatiya Janata Party, a party of the North, is something that we need to wait and watch out for. Because at this moment, TVK seems to be clearly racing ahead. 97 seats is where it seems to be leading. And this is stuff that no one expected.
Yeah, and on that note, let's now shift focus to West Bengal, where the fight is also one that's going to make the biggest headlines. We also have a guest joining us from West Bengal, from Kolkata, and our reporters also deployed there, Dharamjot Kaur. But before coming to them, just quickly bring you up to date with the leads so far. This is what the Election Commission of India is suggesting. The numbers are here. These are trends. The BJP at 166, TMC plus at 119. And as far as leads are concerned, the BJP is leading in 32 seats. The TMC, that's at 9, and then you have the others. So there is a major drastic leap ahead for where the trends stand in terms of BJP and TMC plus. Now let's quickly cut across to our correspondent, my colleague Dharamjot Kaur, who's joining us from Kolkata. Dharam, in your appreciations, the two biggest X factors in this election in West Bengal. Over to you.
Well, before we go to that, Shivan, just a quick update in the numbers on the ACI database. We're looking at the BJP leading in 38 assembly constituencies now, and the Trinamool Congress leading in 20 of them. And we have the other parties leading in 1. So right now we have official trends from the Election Commission for 59 out of 293 seats. The 294th, of course, will have elections being held in Falta again later this month. But so far, that's where the numbers stand. The BJP in a lead in 18 seats as compared to the AITMC. Coming to the X factors, there's been quite a few of them, Shivan, but if we talk about some of the biggest conversations that have been happening in West Bengal, the biggest one, of course, has been of the SIR and who really it works in the favor of. Now, this could go in two different directions. Number one, or scenario one, you could have, the SIR work in favor of the TMC because the voter base here, looking at Mamata Banerjee as the one person who's been there through thick and thin in the last 15 years with the state's electorate. And so it could properly go in her favor, whether it's her winning her own assembly constituency this time, or it's showing a larger trend in terms of the TMC. It doesn't seem like that at the moment, but we never know where this is headed in the next couple of hours. Scenario 2 again is the SIR works in the favor of the BJP because we're looking at an exercise that removes a lot of redundant names from the list, and so who really does it skew the results in the favor of?
Right.
So clearly this has been a massive conversation. It's a conversation in some parts of West Bengal that has even shadowed and overshadowed the ground issues. So I think it's going to be a bit interesting to watch which way this goes.
Indeed, Dharamjot, SIR is going to be one of those dominant issues. And at this moment, as the numbers are stacking up, it is the Bharatiya Janata Party that seems to be smiling all the way. And along with Jhalmuri, it is also probably eating a bit of sondesh, so to speak.